Good morning! Here we are, doing Challenge Rift 149. Still under lockdown for those of y'all that don't know what's going on. We are trapped inside our homes. Now, for me, it's going to get even worse because my work hours, my in real life work hours have been reduced severely starting this week. So you're going to see my head pop up a lot more often and maybe even some live streams. So you'll probably see me live. So if you see me pop up live, just come by, say hello, whatever. We'll chill out. We'll be playing some games. Probably mostly Diablo 3, but I want to finish off Doom Eternal as well. The beard growing, just a quick update on the beard. It's coming up pretty well. It's kind of hit a bit of a plateau now. It's slowed down. I want to grow this bit a lot more so I can have that Aquaman look. And there's a few greys popping up in there. Like, what the hell's going on? I haven't experienced this sort of thing before. There's a couple greys in there and even a few gingers. So I don't know what the hell is wrong with me. It's like I'm mutating into something. Hopefully I get some sort of X-Men type powers. I don't know. But enough about my crap. Let's move on to something happy. Let's do Challenge Rift 149. It's warm and sunny, not a cloud in the sky. The conditions here are perfect for demon slaying. So if you want, when you enter the Challenge Rift, you can click on the soul mirror. It'll give you all the details you need to know. Just a quick run through here. It's obviously a Legacy of Nightmares Necromancer here. So obviously he wants to try and get as many ancients as possible, but there's a few missing there, a few ancients missing, but it's all good. So basically, Siphon Life is going to be a real primary damage dealer here. So having a quick look at the skills, and then I'll give you a quick demonstration, and we'll just pop on into the Challenge Rift. We don't waste time here at Banning 13. We're using Siphon Blood, Death Nova, Revive, Army of the Dead, Leech, and Bone Armor. Passives, Standalone, Swift Harvesting, Grizzly Tribute, and Draw Life. So what you want to do as soon as you enter on in there, and you come across enemies or an elite pack, whatever, go on in and get your Bone Armor stacks up like this, boom, and then start siphoning life, and that will kill enemies rather quickly. And if they're around this Blood Nova thing, see the Blood Nova? So as we're killing enemies, we do this Blood Nova randomly. And obviously enemies that are within this radius are going to take a hell of a lot more damage. So try and stay pretty close to enemies. If you're taking a lot of damage, you can dump a leech, and that's going to give us a lot of health as we're standing there. But for the most part, I don't need that at all. I don't find this very challenging, this Challenge Rift. It's not squishy. I don't find that I take a lot of damage. But if you are, then you can definitely dump that. Now, when you got corpses, use your Revive. And you revive those corpses, and you summon your own little demonic pets here to do all of your evil bidding for you. How awesome is that? So make sure when you see corpses on the ground, tap revive, and then you can gather up your demonic pets like so. Now when you come across an elite pack, feel free to use Army of the Dead. It summons an army of, you guessed it, the dead around you. So as we're running around to that other radius, that does a hell of a lot of damage, and it'll take down elites a lot more quicker. That's totally up to you. You don't need to do that. If you're looking to really be efficient, you can definitely do that. And as we're standing there, summoning our demonic pets, using Siphon Life, and every now and then you see that Blood Nova, feel free to also cast a Death Nova. That's right. We're going to be doing Blood Novas and Death Novas. Just be aware that if you keep spamming it, you can see my health going down there. You don't want to spam it too much, okay? You want to definitely time it well. Do, a few waves here and there. And, honestly, with Siphon Life, using your Revive to summon your demonic pets, you can probably get away with using, excuse me, I can't speak this morning, using those two skills only if you wanted to, honestly. And Bone Armor. I've already forgotten to keep my stacks up, but this is just a demo outside the Challenge Rift. So make sure that you keep your Bone Armor up. That'll be more than enough survivability. And then you can just use Siphon Blood. Siphon Blood. Was I saying Siphon Life? Either way, you know what I'm talking about. Siphon Blood and Revive to get your pets up. You can get away with using just them, but feel free to cast some Death Novas in there, like I do. Don't forget to keep your Bone Armor stacks up, like I was saying. Anyway, getting carried away. This is actually a really fun build. I'm really enjoying playing this, and I'm really actually thinking about playing the Necromancer next season. Unless the Demon Hunter comes out with a brand new set, then I'm going to go back to my main class, which is the Demon Hunter. A lot of you that have been sticking by me through the years know that Demon Hunter is my main class, but I have played every class in the game, obviously. Witch Doctor is my second favorite class, or my second primary class, whatever you want to call it. But Demon Hunter's always been my go-to class, so if there's a new set for the Demon Hunter, dare I say that will suck me back in, and I'll be playing Demon Hunter next season. Otherwise, I really want to go back to the Necro. I feel very detached from my Necromancer. I think I may have only played 1 or 2 seasons with the Necro, so definitely looking forward to going back and revisiting the Necro, because I haven't gone back since some of the big changes happened in like one of the recent patches, so I know that they would have been buffed big time. So let's go on in anyway. I'm obviously in a talking mood today. I've had my coffee's really strong today, so don't mind me. This is Challenge Rift time now. Let's go on in, do this one together. I love you all. Don't forget to subscribe now if you haven't already. I'm watching you. I'll know if you haven't. So we want to go on in as soon as we come across some enemies here. Get your bone armor stacks up. So I've got 10 stacks already. Just got to make sure that we replenish it every now and then. Sometimes I forget, but honestly, you're not very squishy. This is a pretty powerful build, especially for the GR that this player was playing. So Elite right down here. And I literally only I did a quick run through the Challenge Rift earlier on, and this is my second playthrough. I've hit that record button. I'm pretty confident that we got this. So I haven't explored every nook and cranny on the maps, so I'm not going to have the best route, but I've got the best sort of realistic completion playthrough time for you all. This is like just a realistic way. It's not like someone that's been using hours and hours on end to try and master this Challenge Rift and get like a world rank 1. This is just like, see, I just went to a dead end there. This is like realistic, baby. This is real time. Just got to watch out for those arcane lasers. And for those of you that like heavy metal rock music, I've been doing a lot of reactions. And for those of you that like Japanese metal, check out my reaction to the female group Baby Metal, which I just recently did. It was a lot of fun, and I'm getting all these requests coming through. I'm absolutely loving doing these heavy metal rock videos, reactions. So keep your requests coming. It's been great for me because I'm discovering all this amazing new music, a lot of international stuff, traditional type instruments and things like the Who. That was amazing. The Mongolian rock group, absolutely loved that. And until I played Star Wars Fallen Order, I actually never heard of that band before. So thankfully I've got some amazing people that come up with amazing requests, and yeah, it's been a lot of fun. But back to Diablo 3, as you can see, as we're siphoning blood, sometimes I call it life, I'm sorry, but siphon blood as we're siphoning and doing those blood novas. If you let off the occasional death nova, that's pretty much all you need to do, other than keeping your blood, your what do you call it, bone armor stacks up, and just reviving corpses here and there so you've got demonic pets. That's all you got to do. Pretty easy. Pretty cool, fun build, I must say. I'm sure it could be tweaked. Where are you going? He's running away from me. Stupid skull crusher. I'm sure with some tweaks this could be absolutely legendary, this type of build, but like I said, I'm very unfamiliar with the Necromancer these days. I haven't played a Necro for forever, so that's why I'm pretty keen to go back to my demonic corpse summoning days of necromancy. Other than that, yeah, so I'm going to be working a lot less in real life, so you're going to see my head pop up a lot more. Being a single man now as well, I've got even more time. It's just, you know, for someone that's always wanted more time, now I've got like almost too much time, it feels like. It's alright, I'll get over it. I've got everyone, I've got all you amazing people to keep me company, so I'm definitely thankful for that. I'll try and do some live streams as well. Here we go, pylon up here. So I'm going to be a lot more active on social media as well. You can definitely hit me up on Instagram. Some new movies or movie marathons that I do. Whatever I'm up to, I'm going to start uploading to Instagram a lot more and just be more active. I've been pretty slack in the past. But now that I've got all this time, you know, you can get bored. There's only so much spare time that, you know, that you can have. I'm sure I'll be okay. I'm just not used to so much spare time. It's just... I've gone from a very intense life with limited time to having a hell of a lot more time than I could ever imagine. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. Once I get used to it, I'm sure I'll be fine. As someone that's usually quite introverted, I'm sure that I will be fine. So over here with 2 elite packs, you might want to drop that blood energy thing. I forget what it's called now. Like I did, just to make sure. Oh, I wish there was an elite here. I could almost make the Rift Guardian pop right here, right now. No, I don't think there is. That's alright. So we'll go to the next floor and he'll pop. He will pop! I don't think I came to this floor before. Oh, I'm pretty sure there's an elite here. So once we're down this guy, I should summon even before the elite is killed. Yeah. So same sort of thing with the Rift Guardian. Just use your Siphon Blood. Make sure that he's in range of the Blood Nova. Cast a couple Death Novas and we got it. Burn him down, baby. That is this week's Challenge Rift. Thank y'all for tuning in. My next video now will be the Mundanugu Witch Doctor Death's Breath Sages speed farming build. Sounds like a lot, but for those of you, sounds like a mouthful, but those of you that are familiar with Diablo 3 know what I'm talking about. We're using Sage's set in conjunction with Mundanugu's set for the Witch Doctor class in Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls to farm Death's Breath as fast and as efficient as possible. I did some test running and uploaded a video about that. A lot of you are wondering where the build guide is. That is going to be the next video. After that, a lot of you have been requesting a Japanese heavy metal female heavy metal band called Bandmaid. I checked out a few videos and I'm super impressed, coming straight fresh off the Baby Metal music video reaction, which is another Japanese band. So right now I'm really getting to my Japanese bands, so stay tuned for Bandmaid music video reactions coming up in the near future. Until next time, feel free to subscribe and just remember to stay safe, stay metal, and stay creepy.